How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and we have some huge news today as Pokemon Legends EA finally gets its release date. We also have a confirmed date for the next Pokemon Presents, which is going to be in July. We have a very interesting Classics update from Nintendo, and we're also going to talk about the Pokemon TCG Pocket set that was announced a couple of days ago. So here it is, guys. This is the official tweet from the Pokemon company on X themselves, and this confirms that October the 16th is going to be the release date of Pokemon Legends EA, which will arrive on both Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2. And it specifies here that the Switch 2 edition will have improved graphics and frame rates. Also telling us that if you have the base Switch version, it can be upgraded via the upgrade pack, which is going to cost you a little bit of money. But let's dive straight into this picture right here, which is, I guess, the official artwork of maybe the cover, maybe just the announcement. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, if this was the game cover, this would be a pretty awesome game cover. So you've got a lot of Kalos Pokemon that you'd expect to find around Lumiose City in this artwork here. You've got Bunnelby, you've got Helioptile, you've got some Fletchling, there's some Shuppets in the background as well in the bottom right of it. We've got two trainers fighting each other, and we have all three starters plus, crucially, I think this is really interesting, single cell Zygarde on the side of, I guess, the protagonists. You also have a Mega Absol and the forearm of some sort of additional trainer, and maybe this is our ally that we already met. And this person's wearing the Mega Bracelet. We also have plenty of Megas on screen at the same time here. So as you can see on the protagonist side, we have the Mega Absol. On the opponent's side, we apparently have a Mega Gardevoir, a Mega Lucario. We also have a Mega Scizor, which looks like it's kind of refereeing this match in some ways, but we also have a Noivern, which I was wondering whether this is kind of like a Mega Noivern, but they've just used normal Noivern just to kind of put it in as a placeholder until we get that official revelation, potentially in that July Direct. And we also have in the rooftops, we have a Mega Steelix up there. We have a Mega Salamence in the distance flying in the skies. And again, just looking even more closely at the background, it looks like we have a trainer with a Spritzy over there. This is all taking place at nighttime, crucially, and we know that there is a nighttime kind of battle vibe, a battling culture in Kalos during this game where the trainers come out at night and you can kind of fight them. You can actually sneak up on them, which I find a little bit kind of unethical, but that's the way the game's set out. We've got a Vivian in the background. It looks like we might have a Sobble in the bottom left here. I don't know what that is. It might just be, I mean, that looks like a Lily hat as well, the trainer that's on the floor. Maybe she's wearing roller skates. I can't quite work out what that is. If anybody knows that, let me know in the comments. But yeah, that looks to be a pretty jam-packed piece of artwork with lots of Pokemon. Obviously the starters there. Look at my boy Totodile clinging on to the protagonist. And yeah, again, the most interesting thing I think about this art is the Zygarde single cell, which is apparently on our side, which indicates to me that Zygarde is going to be kind of on the protagonist's side, potentially part of the hero arc of the game, a good guy if you like. But that remains to be seen. If you guys have any other clues or things that you've inferred from this artwork, I mean, to be honest, it just looks like awesome artwork. I absolutely love the way this looks, and if this is the case, if this is the game official cover art, I am very, very happy with it. Lots of people loving the Megas. Somebody circled the Pikachu there. Pikachu confirmed, guys. So no new Megas, it seems, confirmed. I don't think there are any Megas here that we didn't already know about, but I might be wrong about that. I'm not entirely sure, but they're all old Megas, that's for sure. And what we have here from just 45 minutes ago on the Pokemon Company's Twitter page again, or X page, we have confirmation that Poke plushes are coming later this year, specifically Mega Pokemon plushes. And you can see here the array of, again, Megas that we are already very much aware of: Gengar, Mawile, Ampharos, Lucario, Altaria, all of these guys, Charizard, and you've got both of the Charizards as well, which potentially confirms that Charizard X and Y are going to be in the game. You kind of expect that anyway, but yeah, a classic array of Megas here, including Gallade. And here we have, I've just seen this, by the way, we have a Pokemon Presents co-streaming policy. I don't know if this is a new thing that they have started attaching to their announcements for Pokemon Presents, but let's firstly concentrate on the Pokemon Presents itself. So this is going to be happening on the 22nd of July this year, so around about 6 weeks time. So they've given us plenty of warning for this particular Pokemon Presents, and this is most likely going to revolve around Pokemon Legends EA and announcing announcing some more details, maybe a little bit more about the story, the characters, maybe revealing 1 or 2 new megas or new Pokemon that may feature in the game. I'd very much like to see just a little bit of something new. Like, I hated the Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon era, or even just, base Sun and Moon really, where they revealed basically the whole game, every new Pokemon apart from, I think it was just Alolan Geodude and that line that, that didn't get revealed in official kind of trailers and stuff beforehand. And everything else, we knew what was coming in that game. So that was a terrible, terrible marketing idea, in my opinion, from the Pokemon Company. This time, I would like to see just a couple of new things to get us excited. Just leave it at the end of the trailer. The way they put the mega symbol at the end of the original Legends ZA announcement, that was perfect. If they did that but gave us like a new mega, that would be huge. I think that would be the perfect way to do it, to get us excited, keep us on our toes. After this presents, we're still going to have another 3 months until the game comes out. So you'd imagine that from now, or probably from this presents date in July until October the 16th, you're going to have every few weeks, you'll probably get a little update, or maybe every 6 weeks or so, let's say, you'll get a little update, a little potentially new teaser for something. That would be the best way to do it without revealing the entire game. And just lastly on this, how does this then impact potentially the release date of Gen 10? Well, I think that October is pretty late in the year. I was expecting it honestly a little bit earlier, maybe around August time, but October is pretty much like it's fall or autumn, it's the end of the year, and it's only going to be 4 months after this releases until we get the 2026 30th anniversary Pokemon Presents, which is very interesting. It means we're going to get 4 months potentially to enjoy the game, and then you would imagine that in 2026's Pokemon Direct they are going to announce Gen 10. So yeah, it's kind of a similar situation to Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I think they came out in November, then you had January for Legends Arceus, and then all of a sudden you had a Direct which revealed Scarlet and Violet. So this is not quite as extreme. We have 4 months in between, but it's still fairly close to when everybody guesses we're going to get Gen 10 announced. So there we go, guys. If you have any observations that I haven't made, then let me know in the comments, any little hidden secrets that you saw in the artwork. I'm just noticing even now speaking, that looks to be kind of like a Rotom-shaped antenna pointing at the sky. Do we think that that's maybe, I mean, my theory has been Rayquaza, as you guys will know from some of my videos that I've done, that Rayquaza is definitely going to be involved. Quasar, Tico Inc., Rayquaza, we'll see. If you guys have seen anything, spotted anything in this trailer that kind of indicates any Easter eggs or anything like that, let me know in the comments. And I wanted to touch on this because today we had a Nintendo 64 Classics feature update, which basically enables you to use a CRT filter, which is kind of incredible. I love this. I mean, what a lot of people are saying is, wow, why is this a Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive? Because you can see there, it says an exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2 filter. And I don't know. I mean, I think it's just an exclusivity thing, to be honest. I don't think it takes any particular processing power to put a CRT filter on. But I love that the fact that we can play with a CRT filter. It's really going to make us feel like we really are playing on, you know, late 90s, early to mid 2000s television. I kind of love this. So this is just a cool little feature that they've added, exclusive to Switch 2 though. I don't know why. And just finally as well, we had the announcement just a couple of days ago of the brand new Sun and Moon themed Pokemon TCG Pocket set, which is all centered around Ultra Beasts, which some of these cards look pretty broken. If you've been playing TCG online, or TCG Pocket I should say, then these cards, some of them look absolutely broken. There's energy sapping cards. There's, you can see this one, there's additional poison damage. We've got so much stuff, but let me know if you're looking forward to the brand new TCG Pocket set. Are you still playing the game? Have you even started playing the game yet? It's obviously been very popular, and I think we're on like our 5th or 6th set now in the game. So let me know all your thoughts down below, guys. Let me know what you think about the release date of Pokemon Legends ZA as well, and I'll catch you in the next one. No tea today, but I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.